What happens when the son you cast out becomes the one who holds your fate in his hands? 20 years ago, the Whitmore family disowned their eldest son Marcus for refusing to join the family business. They called him ungrateful, naive, a dreamer chasing impossible ideals. Today, that same son sits behind the judge's bench, wearing black robes that represent everything they once mocked. The Whitmore construction empire built its fortune on cutting corners and buying silence. For decades, they operated with impunity, believing their wealth and connections made them untouchable. But when their latest luxury development collapsed, killing 3 workers and injuring dozens more, the victims' families demanded justice. The case landed on Judge Marcus Whitmore's docket completely by chance. Marcus recognized his father immediately as the defendant walked into his courtroom. The same piercing eyes, the same arrogant posture that had dismissed him years ago. His family's attorneys requested his recusal, claiming bias. But Marcus had spent 2 decades building a reputation for fairness. He would not abandon his principles now, even for family. The proceedings would continue under his jurisdiction. The evidence was damning. Substandard materials, bribed inspectors, falsified safety reports. Marcus listened impassively as prosecutors painted a picture of corporate negligence that cost lives. His father's legal team fought viciously, using every technicality and delay tactic. But the law was clear, and Marcus had sworn an oath to uphold it regardless of personal cost or family loyalty. His father finally looked directly at him during closing arguments. Those eyes that once held disappointment now carried desperation and a silent plea for mercy. Marcus felt the weight of their shared history, the family dinners he'd never attend again, the grandchildren who barely knew his name. But justice isn't about family ties or second chances when lives hang in the balance. Marcus delivered his verdict with steady voice and unwavering resolve. Guilty on all counts, maximum sentences for criminal negligence resulting in death. His father's empire would crumble, assets seized to compensate victims' families. The courtroom erupted in mixed emotions as justice was served. His family stared in shock and betrayal, unable to comprehend that blood meant nothing compared to his judicial oath. That evening, Marcus sat alone in his chambers, the weight of his decision settling around him like a familiar coat. He had chosen justice over family, principle over blood, duty over personal comfort. Some would call him heartless, others heroic. But he knew the truth. Sometimes being impartial means being completely alone. The law had no family, and neither, it seemed, did he.